Welcome to another episode of Jamaican State of Mind podcast. And yes, we have another one here for you people. I'm back again with the co-host, Mr. Carter C4.
That's right. Again, we are live and direct in Atlanta. Might as well move here. So I know they are every other week. But you know, slowly but surely.
Oh, yeah, man. So, yes, people have another episode here when we add phone and a topic here we want to get into. The topic we've been want to get into, but as I said, we have certain time, you know.
Right,
but we have a couple more episodes, I would say. We're going to try pump out a couple more on a regular.
Right.
So they can get used to hearing this voice more regular. Yeah, but we'll get into today's. I want to talk about a trend that happened in the last couple of years in America, which them call it cancel culture. Every other day you go up on
our so-called liberal society.
Yeah.
Everybody has an opinion.
you know what I mean, you go up on social media,
Right.
you listen to anything every time somebody I get cancer for what them say, what them did 30 years ago. And, you know, I'm a person. I work hard. I work hard to get to certain thought process point of how I think about stuff. Mm-hmm. And I'm still working on it.
Right.
That's saying I try to be objective in a lot of situations.
Right.
Am I objective all the time? No, because I still have certain personal belief and things with me, you know. But at the same time, I try to see nuance in things.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to be objective, right?
Right.
So, I'm not the type of person who react like most people react.
Right.
Like, me hear something, I'm say, why? Or me ask question.
Right.
Me not just me not get mad because everybody else get mad. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Oh, so, you know, if you follow social media tell you where you need to be mad at every day. You see me, I say, and me read an article or me see something, and I say, oh, okay.
Yeah,
I move on with my life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And think we reach a point, before me get deep down now, I think we reach a point in society. And we've been talking about society a lot and changing. Like the last episode we talk about, you know, changing rules of, you know, the whole soul and all these things, right? And me as a man, and even the last season we talk about culture shift and all of that. So as I can say, the trend is we're gonna talk about a lot of changing thing,
right?
You know, even personal and just in society, right?
Right.
But in this case, we say, all right, we know in a society a lot of change, and me welcome change. You know what I mean? Especially change for the better. You know what I mean? Things can't stay the same. Mm-hmm. So, and I mean, we understand that. But you reach a point when I take it too far, my youth.
The sensitivity is gone beyond. It's ridiculous. Like, you think about somebody. Think about even we could use even the notion of comedy. Comedy is supposed to be what society is, what we experience on our everyday basis, right? Reality.
Yeah. And
a man can't go on stage and talk about reality now. He has to literally be filtering everything. You can't say gay, you can't say faggot, you can't say...
Can't use no word.
Yeah, bro.
All right. And this is, I might push back with that too, Carter. I understand, like, all right. If a group of people say this word is not right, and we are not from that group, we can understand, like, listen, maybe we are using it wrong, right?
Right.
As I said that, I try to look on the two sides of things, right? Because we can't say, oh, that now hurtful. Mm-hmm. And, you know what I mean? Me look on it like this. Comedy, like I said, comedian supposed to can joke about anything and anyone. If me not like it, me turn it off.
Or you don't go to the show?
I don't go to the show. Me does not support it.
Right.
Me now go farm a picket line and write now about it, say reason why me not reason why everybody is not for mess with this person.
Right. Unless it's like a direct attack on that group
unless you preach violence.
Right.
If it's violence, me not support that.
Right.
But comedians supposed to talk about anything they want to talk about. The thing is about, and you know, man, me listen Joe Rogan podcast. Me listen like, you know, flagrant too. Them man and it dog, they don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? They talk about Andrew shows. You know what I mean? Real like Kaz, Akash. Them man, you know, Akash and Andrew, them are comedians. So them talk about anything.
Right.
Them not give a crap. Like them no whole bar. That's why them call the podcast name Flagrant too. Them bring the flagrancy every day.
Right.
And I love listening to podcast. Even then they talk about some stuff what me personally don't like sometimes.
Right.
But I just respect the fact that
Yeah.
them man them free with them thoughts.
Because it's a society we live in. These are the things that are happening around us. And why can't somebody talk about what we're seeing every day?
And
like,
just even before we get too far up this, all right? Reason changes, like we said, we welcome that. But what I don't like is people are holding you accountable for everything you said in the past.
oh my word.
That's my big problem in the cancel culture era we live in, and that's why we want to talk about this topic today. You know what I mean? Because if everything, look upon when we in high school, dog.
Yeah, there's
Imagine if we have cameras and transcript and everything for what we did and say.
You know, when you said high school a while ago, I remember when we talked about this, it's probably a couple of months ago, but even our president, right? Even our president.
Yeah.
And I can use the comedian Lil Duval because he has posted some graphic stuff even in 2019 that has happened when he was in his 20s, right?
Yeah.
Where they were in the club. I remember that our president said he was accused of grabbing the pussy.
Yeah.
Duval posted videos of them in the club grabbing pussy. Right? And the girls were just there laughing. And then fast forward to 2019 now, their people are being reprimanded for something that happened 2 decades ago because guess what? Back then I wouldn't say go as far as to say it's a norm. But
No, it was a norm.
accepted.
But was it okay?
Right.
You know, it wasn't. But at the same time, it was somewhat the norm. What things was. It's just like when like I said, we go out and we go and party and go and club, and look forget a dance from a girl.
Right.
You not go to her. Hi, miss. How you doing tonight? May I have this dance?
She's dancing and
you may dance and you gotta try. You dance and you try.
Right. You make your way over to her.
Make up your way to her.
Right.
You can't do that shit now, bro.
Oh my word.
At least here in America, you know, Jamaica is its own place.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, I'm glad I bring up even that is that although that maybe seemed back then, we understand times have changed now, so and that's not the norm. So you're supposed to know better. You know better, you do better. You see what I'm saying? But my problem is, especially when it comes to words and things people do or say, how much years ago, where was just the norm, and we still are all them accountable how much years later.
Right.
To me that's not right. And big case. One of the big things in the last year even with Kevin Hart, right?
Right.
Big thing with him, right? Him supposed to was the Oscar and then come to find out and drop some F-word out there and say some things about him youth and if him youth ever, whatever. You know what I mean? And you know, so basically people, if you don't get the drift where they must say Kevin Hart, he says something like if him son ever say him gay or something like that, him would have, you know, whatever him would have do something to his son or whatever, and which in 2019 some Jamaicans still have that type of mentality.
Reality.
You see me? I say, well, that's another topic we're going on for because we have something in our store for that. but my thing is, over 10, 11 years ago, whenever years it ago was, obviously, if you have to go back that long to find somebody said that, why you can't accept the facts of the person that change?
But that is what me that chime in and say like,
because
we evolve, we grow. There's growth, there's maturity, there's different experiences in life, exposure. So a man saying something 20 years ago, he's not that same person today.
Exactly.
So how
and
are you going to
live
go all the way back?
But that's how I say we live in this culture, and I think it's all fucking fake. I think all fake. I think you reach a point where social media give people who are not important, them irrelevant in them own life, it'll give them level of talking loud, so everybody will do it. Right. You see what I say? So everybody will do it. So my thing is, when it come to this cancer culture, and then you know what crazy? I'm gonna say this, I wanna care. You know, majority of the problem is, them people who say them are liberal, them always want to tell us, especially minority, or what we feel about something. A majority of them are like white liberals, I tell. Which to me, you are more problem than somebody who say, if a conservative have an issue with something, say something, and you will tell us, and we don't have no problem with it, and you will tell us how we supposed to feel. I think you more demean us than them. Can you tell us we not incapable to understand, say, oh, you know what, he's saying something bad about you. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
To me, that's just disrespectful. That's why when people come about, it's like me more, even on a political spectrum, I'm very progressive in a lot of areas, right? But me there in the middle, in a certain stuff. Certain areas I can consider myself conservative. Some years I can consider myself progressive, but I'm not far liberal like them people. Because we live in a world where people, let me put it like this before we get to this. I have a lot of thoughts on this, so follow me people, let me get it out. You know what I say? I think in America here, right? Things are going too good for a lot of people.
True.
See, we live in a society where everybody do good, we look for shit to complain about.
Yeah, there's a level of
you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, when you go in America, there's a level of oh my god, what's it called again?
Security, entitlement.
It's and that's me and a friend were even talking about it just about 2 nights ago, where you know there's a beauty of going up in another country and then coming here to basically a third world to a first world country where, you know,
certain shit nobody
certain things don't like the things that certain people complain about. Where I just look at it sometimes, I'm like, what? That's what you're really complaining about at this point in time? Like, I grew up in a country where, you know, you go into high school, right? You're going to school and you see like a 8 or 7-year-old with a bag as big as himself or her, trying to sell bag juice or box drink, right? Walking in probably 95 degrees heat, right? And that child is trying to sell those drinks so he can go to school.
Exactly.
Right? And then you come to a country where, kids are driving at 14, 15, you know, just living the life. And
that's what I'm saying. We live in a society. The cancer culture, not forget that, but the cancer culture is a reflection of that society is doing pretty good.
Right.
You know what I mean? And, you know, we not say things perfect.
Right.
You know what I mean? We
understand. There's people out here suffering.
Of course. But the majority of this country, compared to rest, is doing well. That's why people complain about shit that's not. You know, say, what the fuck? Like, what? Really? You lose sleep over this?
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Every time somebody...
Like a big distraction from what the reality of what is really going on.
Exactly. You know what I mean? So my thing, we live in a country where, people are doing well in America, so they might look for stuff to complain about. And we have a society of people who are grew up in this country who don't understand hardship. And let me give you an example. I remember when my little brother here go to school, right? It's in New York. And I remember me I talked to the teacher, something with the paper. But here what? Them basically the school I say, them no mark kids work anymore with reading, right? So I said, why? Like, you know, cause we grew up in a school where you do your homework, and you do your classwork, you have a little teacher mark it reading, cross out, write a little note, what you did wrong, and blah, 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 blah. You get what I'm saying? They correct you. But they must say them not do that anymore in school because it's too, what the word them use, it's kind of discouraging.
Okay.
Right? So them use more light colors to mark work, like a blue, like a green, purple, you know what I mean? So I say, so when I thought this a couple of years ago, you know, so it has start from then, and I said, what? Because the thing is, the man they go to school and do work, and you don't know if it's wrong or right, because you have to meet with the teacher and you have to find out if something wrong or right. Cause, you know, cause it's like them, no, you know, I mean, like, what? So kind of pity them when I grew up in a sensitive. They're sensitive. You get what I'm saying? Then we live in a world where accountability not a big thing anymore. Them people don't know accountability. Yeah, that's you see me? I say we live in a world where your parents them over against you. Helicopter parents them call them parents there. True. You get what I'm saying? So they really, when them grow up in a society, that's why suicide rate amongst young people nowadays is very high. I mean, I say them not have different problem than we have. Cause problem every generation of them own different sort of problem, right? Because them generation them have to deal with the social media and all of that, bullying and them thing there, right? But at the same time, if you not grow thick skin or go off angle rough situation, then you can kind of deal with some of those stuff. You know, you're going a workplace and that's why majority of the time you will excel as a man from Jamaica in the position you're in. I will excel in the position we're in. Most yard man will know end up work hard and drop in a certain position, typically excel, because that shit ain't nothing. You see me? I say, and when people complain as what hard work is, and we are come from a situation where we know what real hard work is. I know if I put in some hard work and I really get the money, where you forget.
Bro, that's definitely.
So when I get the money, we are work hard. I say I get the money we're supposed to get. I say okay, it's nothing. So come back to when people have stress over stuff, anxiety hype on a high level, stress on a high level, suicide is on a high level amongst this younger generation. The millenniums are the one after that, Gen X, whatever them call it. Is from where society grew them. No accountability. You know what I mean? The fact that them don't know what rejection feel like. Most of them kids that we go through from elementary all the way up to high school, them don't understand what rejection feel like until they meet the real world. Them hear, no, you can't. And then all of a sudden, them don't know what to deal with that. They end up killing themselves. Yeah. And when I tell you I take suicide lightly, but it's a combination of all of them stuff there. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Something that said, you watch a Dave Chappelle special, and the man saying at the special, right? Mm-hmm. Anthony Bourdain, man from CNN, we travel around the world, and he kill himself in a, man said Anthony Bourdain kill himself in a expensive suite in a Paris, hang himself. Right. And man said Dave Chappelle say him know this bridging. When back in the days, right? He said bridging go to school to become a liar. And the man say, man, they're at school, and the man in a college, and the man end up meeting sweetheart, and I get married, and the man say, why you get so married? Just enjoy, you know? Right. Life, you know, whatever. He may end up get married, right? Right. But a couple years later, and running at the man. The man must have work at some fast food restaurant or something. And man, I say, yo, what happened? And the man I say, basically like something like the man I say, well, you know, man, the woman break up and she take everything. He might live with the mother. And them thing in the basement and blah, blah, blah. So Dave Chappelle, I say, yo, how long you live? You know, I must say, been living my life for a couple of years. So man, this is say, if that man not kill it, and the man said, that man have a reason to kill himself. Jesus. What that is like? He must say, that man have a reason to kill himself. But that man that still at work, and some way man maybe hopefully figure it out. Right. And man, I say, somebody who yet assume have money and everything. Right.
That's it. Like, you know, that's bringing back to the cancel culture. Just like, you know, I just feel my perspective is that the American society is focusing on the wrong things, like people expressing their freedom of speech, right? And then you're gonna jump and say, "Oh, but you can't say because he said that," right? No, think about back to what Nicholas was saying with the reality of what we're facing. Yeah. You know, when, like, to me, I don't think a country of this magnitude should have anybody that is homeless.
You're going
food. Bro, I've worked in the hospitality industry and see that we just throw away like pounds and pounds of food. And you have people on the side of the road begging.
Listen.
Like, there's no way we should have that here. And these are the things that we don't talk about. But you're ready to jump and say, oh, Kevin Hart said this, he said that.
And it'll come to this, Carter. Until you live in any capitalist society,
right?
You always gotta have that going on. Is what I say? Homelessness, you gotta have the upper class, poor class. Anytime you live in a capitalist society,
right.
Which I'm not against. I feel like the government can do a little better in some area. But not to stray too much off topic, but I don't think capitalism is that bad, because at the same time you work hard, and maybe that's the illusion and give us. But you maybe couldn't make the money we are making in any other society based on your work ethic, right?
Right.
So there's certain areas supposed to be some social aspect where the government responsible for, and some businesses, but I think it can do better with that part. But not to say we are going to stray from the cancel culture, right? But one of the big things with the cancel culture, I'm going to break it down to the black community. All right? And most people say, hey, maybe get mad at me. Say me, cause on time, we have a discussion with a black American, they might argue with me, say me not black. Me Jamaican, right?
Wow.
The ignorance, right? Mm-hmm. And so that's another whole other word. But people maybe say we don't have the same experience. If we have certain opinions we have.
Right.
Because the black experience in America, quote unquote, me and them up, is different, right?
Right.
Which
I can understand.
But all of us take away from Africa, bring to the Western Hemisphere. We all been separated, all of us. We all are the same, right? Everybody little straight up experience might be different.
Right.
You know what I mean? But what I'm saying, I say this to say this. I see here now this country where black people don't get it. Like, all of them business here, all of them politicians here, I exploit them, outrage. You have people that make them career just off of being outraged all the time. So if something that they forget outrage over, them now no career. You get what I'm saying? So Malcolm Gladwell said, I have a new book out. I'm actually halfway through it now. It's All Strangers. I forgot the name of it. Let me get the name. Let me get the exact name so I don't butcher it. Because that book, I recommend it to you. I will tell you, read it. Talking to Strangers.
Definitely a good writer. I read his book called The Outliers, where you put in 10,000 hours of investment in anything you're doing, and you should become a master of it. So.
Malcolm Gladwell, one of my favorite authors. Him said, him notice we get outraged over personal stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, for example, somebody wear blackface 30 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Outrage about it. Cancel them. And blackface is when, the historical part of it back in the days when white people, because they never want to allow black people in theater and movies or whatever, they used to have white people put like shoe polish on them face and act the worst stereotypical form of a black person, right? So I understand the historical concept of it, issue of it. But the point of the man I try to say, we get more upset over these personal issue while you have legislative stuff in the law that the policies in place that cause more and more issue impact your life directly, and we don't put that same energy in that type of issue.
Exactly, like the populace is like especially the black community. The populace is not educated on the policies that are pretty much putting us in the back of the bus.
Yeah.
Literally putting us in situations where we can't make decisions. We have lack of access to resources to get, education or housing, and all of these things.
Yeah.
So we would definitely not focus on that. And sometimes it's sad, but sometimes it might sound negative, but like sometimes I don't even watch the news anymore, because at the end of the day, I'm not seeing anything where it's gonna help our society the black community to move forward in terms of, all right, how can we change some of the things that we don't have access to? How can we change? How can we educate the populace? Because the thing is, the majority of the black community is not educated.
Yep.
You have to accept that. You really have to accept that. Because sometimes the more we travel, the more you get exposed and you start to see that. Like even in Florida, right? In my position when I'm recruiting, right? And these are from the entry level position is technically a laborer without any skill sets, no real education. This is somebody coming in. All they're going to do is physical labor, right? And even that, I have a problem getting our own black men into that, because guess what? Either they become a victim to the system where they got locked up. So that means, guess what? They have a record. And then
a license.
And then you don't have a driver's license. The simple things that are supposed to enable you to function in society. A driver's license. The ability to get a job. Something to, the minimal job. No skill set. And I still can't employ them. I literally had to turn down this week 3 to 4 black men, because guess what? Two of the 4 had a record, and then the next 2 had no driver's license. And this is because one guy said he literally has tickets that he's not able to afford to pay for, and the next guy said child support. Right? So, then how we're going to move forward when this is what we're dealing with?
But you see?
But then you're ready to jump up with the cloud stuff that comes on social media.
We're not in packet. That's why I say, that's why, you bring up a lot of valid point, a lot of stuff I feel. Where, if you look at the team of where I say, and you're going to hear more in the other episode, them, accountability and responsibility.
Right.
Now, I mean, we as a community need to take responsibility for ourselves. And what we mean by that is, when Trump did say, I'll bring up the president name, right? When Trump did say Baltimore was a violent, rat-infested area, right?
Right.
And people get outraged, right? Oh, he's just racist. You could not say that. Yeah, man, he might be a racist. But what was wrong with what he said?
All right, that is it. People are not looking at
you know what I mean? To me, the only
how he's expressing himself, but he's talking facts.
The only thing I would want Trump to do, keep the same energy when I talk about Baca Bush in West Virginia, right? Because that place, most of them places are worse than North Inner City. And the good thing, like I bring up Trump, the good thing with me, I get to experience a lot of different places in America due to work, right? And when I work, I'm going at people house and community, and I just go on place and I'm stuck.
Right.
I actually travel and go and meet people and interact with people. So I've been in different parts of this country. Really. You understand? People who have never met people like me before.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so we've been there. So I said that to say this, we go to era where worse off, majority white era and them thing and all of that. But we even got to talk about them. We got to talk about us.
Right.
Responsibility for us. We need to figure this shit out. So when Trump said that, and people get outraged, I said, no. Yes, more team can't keep the same energy for the other white fucked up community. That's all. But what was wrong with him, say? Him not said nothing wrong. But the thing is, that's us. You get what I'm saying? Even Elijah come in, say, that are the representative of the year, and say, well, if you can't help, send the money then for help. Because he didn't even deny what Trump said. Because Baltimore is a fucked up area. I understand? I've been to Baltimore. Built to Baltimore already on one street of house, and the other side of all of the house them boarded up. What the fuck? You get what I'm saying? Like on a frig street. People live on one side, but the other side, everything boarded up. I've been there. You get what I'm saying? So when people talk about like something wrong, I'm not saying nothing wrong. You know what I mean? Yeah, maybe we am saying. But that's something is we quick we don't accept responsibility. Right. I used to live in the Bronx, Bridging. You go in some building in the Bronx, man, I piss. You know the elevator. You go in the elevator, you can't even breathe. You get what I'm saying? Man, it's like them not take care of the place where them live.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm not care about no other community right now. We are talking about our community. Mm-hmm. People we they live amongst, right?
Right.
People not take care of yourself. And it's people understand the way you carry yourself.
Right.
The way you act sometimes. Not every time, but majority of the time the way you carry yourself, people got treat you accordingly. True. That's why police not respectful, no? Politicians not respectful, no? People not respect because the way you carry yourself, it's fucked up. But unfortunately, that's just the reality of life. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. People got judge and deal with the based on how you carry yourself. Right. That's why a man will do a Ponzi scheme can drive a Benz, wear a fake watch and a fake Armani suit.
Right.
And collect people money because to people him look like him successful, which is he not. But he might give the impression so people can listen to him after say and believe him. But you see, we as a black community, we don't understand that yet. Cause that's what just people are.
But Nicholas, you know, you said that, and I had this is where we'll probably have to bring on not just a female but another person's to this, especially this discussion, because like I had a discussion with a young lady, and you know, and the fuck is this, right? We talked about the workplace, corporate America. Mm-hmm. We already know we are minorities, right?
Yeah.
We know we are fighting an uphill battle, right? And I said to her, it's not that we want to neglect or denounce our African heritage, right? Meaning, we are little naturally, or here are who we are, right? But at the same time, right? I said to her, she's a very brilliant girl. You know, she has the education, she has the skill set to do her job exceptionally. But I said to her, this is just me coming to you from as you know, I have a younger sister. Think of it as a black older brother, right? You know, I think you need to do a little bit different with your image, you know. And she says, and she took it openly, and she says, what do you mean, you know? And I said, for example, you're working at a Fortune 500 company with a majority white company, right? And the fact of the matter is, we can express ourselves, but we have to do it in tandems.
Yeah.
Meaning, you, if you're going there looking shabby and then you have the big dreads and all of that, it comes off. I don't even want to use the word intimidating or what, but we have to be.
But let's say
it's a thin line, but we have to be what? Accepting and what? Acknowledging where we are. Think about it. Even the other day, I got pulled over here in Georgia, right? And wrongfully, I was going a little bit over the speed limit. Not even a little bit.
Rightfully, rightfully so, yeah.
And the police officer pulled me over, which is rightfully, right? Now, I was in the car with my coworker, a black female. I was in the car with a black female, my coworker, right?
Yeah.
We pulled over the cop, he came over. He was very polite, a white officer. He said to me, you know the reason I pulled you over? And I said, no, officer, why? And he said, you have a nice car. You know, we were both chuckled, and he said, but the reason I pulled over, you were going 60 something and 45. And I said, whoa, I didn't even notice I was going that fast. And I said, it's not even my car, it's a rental, And then he said, no worries. I said, where are you guys headed to so fast? And I said, we're going into a high school. We're presenting at a job fair. Mm-hmm. And he took my license, did the procedure, and then he came back 5 minutes later and he said, you know what? I'm just gonna give you a warning, just slow down. And he says, all right, good luck at your job fair, right?
Yeah.
Cool deal. The main point of this is that, the girl that was with me, my coworker, right? We were having a discussion on the way back, and she was just like, we on the way back from the event, we saw a guy on the opposite side. He was pulling when he was in handcuffs, a black dude, right? Yes, he looked a bit rough by appearance, right? And she was saying, wow, look at that. And she was saying, the fact that you are clean cut, I mean a company shirt, both of us are, looking perfect. And he says, probably that's why the guy approached us like that. It might sound effed up in essence, but I'm seeing like a lot of times I see my fellow black men and I'm like, why you have your pants below your ass? You look at the stereotypical people that they're gonna be offended and it's a society that we have to be aware of. We have to be aware of our surroundings. You have to be aware of where we are. Not to say that we're not gonna push the boundaries and be ourselves.
Yeah.
Because I'm not telling her to cut her. It's not relaxed and it's not right, but I'm not telling her she should change her entire appearance. But I'm looking at her overall, like she's on the cusp of going up the ladder.
We are this.
At the same time, when she look at the top, I said to her, look at who you're going to be reporting to. Look at the people who are going to be able to make and break you at this point.
It's
just
dog.
Do your best.
Listen, you're writing a letter here, okay? I don't know the position when we used to in at the time. We used to do the same thing. People do interviews and presentation is a big part, and sometimes you get certain people slack. You come in and me have a talk with you, but it is. I don't want to tell somebody too much, like for cut them here or whatever.
Right.
Like I said, nah, I'm gonna do that. But at the same time, and when we know with the black community, they want to say, yo, we need to start our own business, we need for whatever. We need to do a lot of shit, but we're not there. Because one, you understand me? I say, we need to do a lot of stuff, but we're not there. So at the time while you're there, I remember we had the discussion when we was in New Orleans. And the same thing. Like, presentation in every situation is the key. And we know we kind of stray off to the cancer thing, but there's a point where I try to show that we get upset as a community and we get outraged about the wrong stuff too many times. And then it hot this week, next week it cool, something else come up, we move on to the next. But there's no accountability to that, whatever you was mad about to fix. You get what I'm saying? And I'm going to drop in a little politics, right? You talk to people who say, oh, I'm not voting at this, voting at that, voting all the bad things, right? We know politics. The thing is, me from Jamaica, me understand politics. Me know what politics is. Me know what a politician is and who they are. You get what I'm saying? Me not going to fool myself.
Right.
But at the same time, if you don't vote or participate in the process, things are going to happen in your community, especially upon a local level, what you are going to complain about. But you wasn't part of the solution. Alright? There's somebody we might vote for, they maybe not going to be 100% with everything.
Right.
But if them some percentage with whatever you want, you know what I mean? When I say, like politics and whatever, I always ask people, you eat food? You them say yes. I say you need to understand the process. Do you drink water? You need to understand the process. Do you drive on a highway or a road or anything? You need to understand the fucking process. Them shit that piss me off when people say that. Because I'm like, who you think control the FDA? Look at your food. Who control the EPA? We make sure you're drinking water and the air where you breathe healthy. Mm-hmm. So if you're not voting the people them who are going to protect certain stuff like that, I don't want you complain when somebody who go in there not do the thing we want to do.
I don't accept climate change.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It come back down to where, like, people don't understand. It's more than you get caught up in this way. Them say, these say, he say, she say type of game. You understand? Mm-hmm. You have to understand. And they come back to when I say, we'll outrage about the personal stuff where somebody do, but not about the policy. And people don't understand is all of that is by design. You get distracted by the stuff when it really really affect you. You get what I'm saying? Can you get mad over somebody using a word and you're going to lose sleep, cancel the person, protest, outrage? We not shop your son no more, we not do this no more. But when a policy actually go in place and cause a lot more people going to prison, we typically affect the black community, outrage over that. You understand? We need the same energy. It's from one of them things that just kind of pissing me off, because we need the same energy we have when a police shoot an unarmed black man. Yeah. We need that same energy when violence are going on in a community, when a youth are rob up and a kill up. the little man them in the community. We need that same energy. That's all. Me not say one is wronger than the other. One, none is because in that day we are police supposed to serve and protect. So them all at a higher standard. Me get that. But the thing is, we only if take yourself out of our community for a minute, and somebody who the majority in this country who are Caucasian people, look. And every time a police shoot an unarmed black man, we protest and we mash up the community. Same community we live in, they mash it up, right? But in that same community there, where drugs dealer run the place, man are going there shoot, little pitney get shoot in the community them. Look you them every day somebody get shot up. Like like most of them, the Detroit, them, the Chicago, them, all of them places we always are here, right?
Right.
But we no protest about it. All that look. You see me saying?
And then
no forget it, but let's finish it. What do you in a Georgia here, a man shoot two or three youth. We are trying to rob him. Company him land with mask on. I don't know who the brother there was. I don't know if he have military training now. Them youth, them must have fired at him. A man killed 3 of them. 3 young black youth. One of them was young as 15.
Wow.
As sad as that is, I would, and then on the TV about, he shouldn't have done that. He should, he could have maybe fired one. Like what?
But the man is being threatened, so.
That's what I'm saying. That's our community. It's like, where's the youth, the parents? You understand? With the accountability where them youth, the parents have and where them youth they have. You understand? You put a mask and have gun in the area and for rob a man and whole only get killed instead. As fucked up as that is and as sad that situation is because them losing life at a young age is understandable.
Yeah.
And we don't want, but there's a thing, we want to get mad and protest over the wrong stuff. Fix the stuff. That's my thing. We try to cancel people who, like I'm telling me, I try to cancel Killer Mike. You know what I mean? Just for the black community, Killer Mike's supposed to be a treasure.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? For the culture. Cause that brother is a fucking smart brother.
Because it exposed me to that expression. I love that series he did on Netflix.
On Netflix,
where he went into Atlanta and he was trying for what? Was it
24 hours? 24 hours to live.
For live off only black owned produced products, everything from food to the supermarket.
Even me got a strip club.
Right. It was severely difficult. It was. But this just gives us, this just illustrates when you go Walmart, we don't own shit. We're consumers.
And we always bow the first thing them say. If you listen Sirius XM and me calling the black show, every black people, oh yo, that's what we need for own our own school, we own like shut the fuck up, bro. Like so that's all more I say. Cause all we do attack, we don't respect the community, we don't respect the culture. And the thing is, everybody do them thing, make it out. The thing is just the problem is why it's hard is just the majority, like I say, is not educated, and it sucks. And the majority are not willing to have an open mind. You understand? Yeah. I was on the Reggae Lover podcast, and we talk about why Black American hate reggae. That she got a lot of backlash though. Like a lot of people were mad. But if they listen to the podcast, we talk about a lot of good topics, right? A lot of stuff. So that was just like a hot topic for kind of to get your attention. But one of the things we brought up was the exposure in traveling. And I think why most people who travel, like if you have somebody who have a conversation who travel outside America, the conversation is way different than you have somebody who just never been anywhere else. Right. Because the perspective and
it's
things
different.
Is different.
As I said, the Celtic culture is like, I tell you, even Americans, like, it's surprising if a lot of Americans travel outside of the country and saw different cultures and how people live.
They'll be more appreciative.
They would be more appreciative and also understanding of different cultures. The ignorance would have been eliminated. You know, I've even currently in my position, like, you know, I'm not gonna call it because my put me in trouble, like higher up people, you know, my superiors in the workplace, and I've talked to people, they're making good money. Both the household is probably making like probably $200,000 or more a year, right? And they have never traveled outside the US, never. And these are people in their late 40s, early 50s. So think about that, right? Somebody who is not like they don't have the resources,
yeah,
and they have never traveled outside of the United States. So how can you have diversity? Remember, America is a country that is built on immigrants,
yeah,
and people from all over the world, and they do business with people from all over the world. So they're so ignorant of other cultures. It's like even when they talk about, sometimes I mean people and they're like, what? And they're like, yeah man, and I'm like, oh boy,
who say yeah man?
I'm like, here we go. Sometimes I will. It depends on my mood. I will stop and say, all right, listen, Jamaicans don't say that. Please stop saying that. We don't say yeah man. We don't. We don't. Okay, that is a tourism production. We don't talk like that.
Yeah,
you know. And I can relate with even the Asian community when, you know, sometimes I've been in situations where it's awkward, where I see, you know, white Americans talking to the Asian community like, you know, you see me long time, and it's not funny. It really isn't. It's really diminutive.
There's the ignorance,
you know what I mean?
Ignorant of it.
Like, come on, man. Because I don't come here and I come to the South and I say, what y'all doing down here, man? Right?
Yeah.
Like, come on.
But they say, and you know, say this is not no negative talk or bash against anything, but I just think there's a point we need to have accountability for ourselves and fix and acknowledge some of the stuff when we're going tonight. And you know what I mean? So we need as a community to stop make them people that make money off of you. Every time you get outrage about them put something out, they get outraged, then they give them millions and millions of dollars of marketing. Because when they just tweet about it and talk about it, when they just give them millions and millions of dollars of marketing, we need to stop that shit. Alright? And then the next thing is we need to have the same energy we give to them type of foolishness there. We need to give them energy to the policies and legislation that put in place that actually affect you. Somebody using the N-word a couple of years ago, somebody having blackface, a white person having blackface a couple of years ago. If them haven't done it within recent time, hopefully them did learn them ways, and if not, who cares? Are they doing something to benefit the community right now? Yes or no? That's supposed to be the question. You get what I'm saying? And to the liberal people, them who tell we, especially the white liberal, I tell we're supposed to, what we're supposed to be mad over, like, shut up. Because to me, that is more demeaning. It's like, last quick example before I wrap up here is, a couple of years ago, they made a Super Bowl commercial, right? Where this guy was talking Jamaican, this white guy. And they might talk about, I think it was a VW commercial. And everything, like he would have got to work, and the guy said, why your frown? Turn your frown upside down. And smile, you know? But they might do everything in a Jamaican accent. Right. Yeah, man, and whatever. And big news on Fox and CNN, you know, so all that was insensitive and racist because them have a white guy attack like him Jamaican. But the thing is, let me do a report for Jamaica. No Jamaican wasn't upset. You know, when Jamaican I say, yeah man, we love it cause you must expose the island and thing and ray. No, we not mad, right? But all of them white people get mad, right?
Right.
But they say I'm ignorant. Them not, you know them because you know why? That's why I say I don't like liberals because them to me are the most racist one because guess what? When them see the white guy attack Jamaica, when them think every Jamaican look like Rasta man, black.
And we live in a shed.
Right? But them not understand, so Jamaican is a very diverse culture, right?
Of course, out of many one people.
Or motto. Them not understand they have white,
Chinese,
Indian, all type. Mm-hmm. You know, the Jamaica is majority black. Yeah. But we are very mixed. You got Jamaica right now, you have blue-eyed white man attack just like how me attack.
Exactly.
And even stronger.
Right.
Right now, you have a spot where me buy, me party them all the time from in a Stone Mountain. Chinese, Jamaican.
Yep.
Every time go in there, some people never, you when you see that, say, yo, man, a Jamaican, I'm a fake it. But we know.
Right.
But you see, but them, for them ignorance,
yeah,
I create for them outrage, because they don't understand. You get what I'm saying? So I say that to say that where we need to just stop, get caught up and let social media tell us where we must get mad at. Think objectively and nuance of the situation.
And media is a business, and them always look for something for being a topic.
Exactly.
Not really look for making a solution. They look for what is a hot topic selling and, what can get them the most attention. So, just for close off, I mean, this cancel culture, I mean, with the social media and everybody doing these things for clout, I don't know what we'll be like in the next 5 years. But, I mean, it's like everybody's now, all of these, celebrities are people in the limelight or in the face of the public are. It's like everybody has to be triple watching what they have to say or try to live this unrealistic perfect life because none of us are perfect. We all grew and experience different things. So what a man said 20 years ago, obviously, he's not going to be preaching the same thing now.
And if him do, then we have a problem.
That's where you have a problem.
Yeah.
I mean, I was going to use an extreme point and I said, why? Can you imagine Hitler in this time? You understand? Can you imagine a man of that level of how the ignorance is probably a low level word to describe him, but think of a man of that mental capacity who feel like say there's a one race supreme where that is the only race that should be in existence. Think of a man in that in this age. All of the media coverage and the exposure where everybody can voice their opinion.
But you see, people don't accept it. That's why get Trump in elected.
Yeah, right.
You see, it's because we are pushed to this political correctness far, far to the left, where you have to have safe space. Where, this is a safe space. You can't say these words no more. That's what people don't understand it. That's what get Trump elected. I even know we say we are close it up, but we have another point. Can you just bring up something on my head? Because the thing is, you see, middle America, the majority of America do not think, East Coast and the West Coast, them think. Majority of America is in the middle. And most of them people, they don't give a fuck. But if you want to call somebody transgender or tranny, them don't give a fuck. In this, so we on the coast, we indulge in that, and make big deals over that majority of the country down. And when you tell people you force people that can't find them, when them can't say nothing, you have a problem. And it is, and just to put it, what the guy named Liam Nielsen?
Yeah.
When him say back in the days, right? I promote this movie. I say back in the days when he was younger, he said somebody did get beat up or rape or something. And it was a black guy did it. Right. And him say him left him house, right? I'm look for any black guy as to start any problem with, right? Him say with a killer black guy or whatever.
Right.
And so him say, him just say I think about the situation. Him say, that was so ignorant of him.
Right.
Stupid of him. The man say when him there think and say, and him acknowledge how stupid that process is. And then he still want to cancel the man. You see the fuckery? Because some saying, the man I tell us say, him have a stupid thought. And him think about him say, what kind of idiot thought that me have? And then you still want to punish the man. All people will learn, brother. So that's what I say. The majority, if you understand that, the people who are create outrage, that's them job. Right. They have to do them clickbait stuff there. Right. And then if somebody cannot express where they was and where they at now, without you try to punish them, what gonna happen? Nobody not gonna say nothing. Nobody not gonna learn. Right. You understand? So we living in this world where we just need to stop that shit. And to me, I think it'll reach a point where the turning point where it I got changed. It went to I think it went too far. I think 2020, I gotta say a new year where people are gonna chill. Like we reach that point where we understand what words we can use, what words we can say, but we reach that point where people say, "Yo, chill." You understand? You understand what I'm saying? So you have people right now you can't call them him, her, or you can't call them. Don't use any pronoun. Nah, you mad? You can tell me something, you can't call it he or she. Listen, first, matter of fact, tell me a name. When you tell me a name, you just identify it as a name.
Oh, my God.
If that's, but you can't tell me can't use no fucking pronouns, bro.
Transgender.
You know what I mean?
It's real.
But it's not even transgender alone. You have them people who them identify as whatever, or them swing their another him or she, them flugen, all of this fuckery. So I say, listen, if you're gay, you're gay. I no issue with that. If you are you. But if you show them other thing at me, I don't know if we are tell me. You confuse me now. I don't remember the Breakfast Club interview we did with we didn't forget his name. I bring on and Charlemagne attacked to the transgender people on it, and Charlemagne say man say him left that. I'm even more confused now. I don't know what think. And it's to me it's like some of the people don't understand that they can correct somebody, but if you push people too far, then people not gonna give a fuck.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying? I reach a point where you tell somebody the same thing over and over, and they correct them, and I try to correct you, and I tell you, and I say, all right, and then I think me right, but you gotta tell me me wrong, and then I say, I know, I'm not give a fuck. I don't care anymore. Do you the brother? Be you.
Right,
be yourself. Everything
that's
good.
it, you know. I just say, okay, do you. I'm not trying to offend you or anything. It's, I'm just trying to understand what I should really be doing with you, because at this point I'm confused. Yeah.
So we said that for say, listen. The cancer culture thing, we need to kind of slow down on it and fix it. And especially in our community, we need to start being distracted by everything. Not everything you need to be upset about. Upset about the stuff them will affect you directly. And, stop worrying about personal thing. If you don't like something, you know what you can do? Turn it off. Don't look at it. When I see somebody, if I watch a show and I don't like it, you know what I do?
Switch the channel.
If I listen to a comedian and I see something I like, you know what I do?
Turn it up.
That's it. If me hear a song I don't like, I just turn it off. I'm not going to listen to the song, then get mad and offended and then say, why did I listen to the song? No, I'm offended.
Much energy and time wasted. Ridiculous. I don't know. People have all the time in the world these days.
Listen.
But
people who go on and on about this. Obviously, as I say, is a lot other than our mind as a topic. I still have a lot more to say though. But I don't know, say we have to come to our end.
Yeah.
Right about now. But yeah, you know what I mean? If you agree or disagree, you know what I mean? Left no comment. Yeah, you know what I mean? Subscribe to the podcast, available everywhere. On Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio. Just go to jamaicanstateofmind.com. You'll find all of the link to the website. Them can follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook at JSM Podcast. That's Sean it, JSM Podcast. Right. And if you look up hashtag Jamaican State of Mind, you'll find it. And Carter, and the last word on where them can find you.
Yeah, we're gonna be on the same page, GSM at GSM Podcast on Instagram, and if you want to find my personal page, it's at CarterC4 on Instagram.
All right, so that's another episode wrap up. So we'll see you next time. Bless.
All right.